Hello friends, this is Jennifer Terri and welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll talk about the most awaited news, and that is about the travel ban. Has it been extended or lifted? Now today I delivered the news to you that it is extended. It is disappointing, but it's quite expected. Yes, the travel restriction or the travel ban is extended. Following the order of the IATF, the Bureau of Immigration announced in a press release this afternoon that they will be implementing the resolution extending the travel ban until January 31. Yes, so the travel ban was supposed to finish tomorrow, but it's now extended for another 16 days, until January 31. So in the expanded travel restrictions, foreign nationals coming from or who have been to those 32 travel restricted countries within 14 days from their arrival in the Philippines are not allowed to enter the country until January 31. So foreign nationals coming from the 32 banned countries, regardless of what visa they hold, even foreign nationals who are permanent residents of the Philippines, 13A visa holders, 9A visa holders, or those who were granted of travel exemptions, all of you are not allowed, right? If you're coming from those banned countries, okay? It is a total travel ban. And same with Balikbayans, former Filipinos and spouses and children of Filipinos. You are also not allowed if you are coming from the 32 banned countries. Balikbayan visa or the Balikbayan privilege is suspended to these 32 banned countries. Now, this extension is due to the recent detection of the UK variant in the Philippines from a passenger who arrived from UAE last January 7. So yesterday, the Department of Health announced that there is actually now a UK variant in the Philippines. And this passenger, a Filipino passenger, came from the UAE or the United Arab Emirates. And speaking of UAE, the Philippine Airlines just released their guidelines, and in this guideline it included that the UAE and Hungary will be included in the travel restricted countries starting tomorrow, January 16, 12:01 a.m. Okay? I have full confidence in Philippine Airlines. I believe them, but the Bureau of Immigration and the IATF hasn't posted their official statement. Anyways, if they do post tonight, for sure they will post tonight, I will make a separate video. But yeah, I can assure this is gonna happen. Hungary and UAE will be added in the travel restricted countries. Let's keep going. So we have reached January 15 and it is now, yes, the answer is that the travel ban is extended. Now, another day that we'll be waiting is January 31. What will happen after January 31? Will they extend it again or will it be lifted? That is now, again, depending on the UK variant numbers, okay? If they detect more UK variants, they could extend it depending on the level of the numbers and the community transmission if there is. And the IATF, there is a glimpse of hope here. The IATF said that they may issue guidelines on exemptions for entry restrictions. But however, they did not say when these guidelines would be released. So for now, only 9E visa holders, again 9E, don't be confused with 9A, 9E, okay, 9E visa holders are diplomats, dignitaries. 9E visa holders are exempted from this travel ban, okay, so even if they come from the banned countries, they are allowed. Only 9E visa holders and those who are traveling for emergency and medical reasons, okay. They are the only groups who are exempted. Again, 9E visa holders and those who are traveling for emergency and medical reasons. And the same resolution, they have also confirmed that contact tracing will be expanded and that the Department of Health will continue to implement weekly genomic biosurveillance activities to detect more if there will be any UK variants from travelers. Now for Filipinos, calm down. I mean, this travel ban really, it affects you in the quarantine side. But you are still allowed, okay? There was somebody who messaged me this morning. She's a Filipino citizen and she waited for January 15 and she had an urgent reason to travel to the Philippines. Oh no, you don't have to wait. If you have an emergency reason or if you want to just go to the Philippines, you can travel now, okay? You are not affected by this travel ban in a way that you are still allowed to enter the Philippines, and same with dual Filipino citizens. You are allowed regardless of where you come from. Even if you come from the banned country, you are allowed to enter the Philippines, okay? This only affects foreign nationals. So if you are a Filipino coming from the banned country or a dual Filipino citizen, the other update that we have is that if you are a non OFW, the COVID test will be now on your own cost. You will have to pay for it. It's not free anymore. You have to pay for it for 4,000 pesos. And for the quarantine, for your 14 days facility-based quarantine, you can either choose the government facility, which is free food, free transfer, however, subject to availability. Now, with the addition of UAE in the travel restricted country, there is a big possibility that, government facilities could get full, okay? As we know that most OFWs come from the UAE, so they will be prioritized by the government when it comes to facilities for the quarantine, okay? So if you are a non-OFW coming from the banned countries, I don't think that you should rely entirely on the government facility. You should have a backup plan of paying for your own 14 days quarantine in a hotel. Now, this is where another option you have is that if you are a Filipino coming from the banned country, you can stay in a stringent quarantine hotel, okay? And this one is your own preference. This is on own bayad, own cost. You have to pay for it. The choice is yours. For the list of stringent quarantine hotels, I'll put it in the description box. And take note that your day of arrival is not counted in the 14 days quarantine. So for example, if you arrive January 16, then your quarantine finishes on January 31. That's the day when you can leave the facility and you can go home, okay? The first day is not counted in the 14 days quarantine. Now for arriving passengers, Filipinos, foreign nationals, Balikbayans coming from countries not under the travel ban, you are under the same protocols, okay? So for example, not limited to, for example, if you're coming from New Zealand, Russia, where else? Where else is not included? Mexico, they're not under the travel ban. Your test, the protocols is still the same, COVID test upon arrival, and then 1 to 2 days hotel quarantine. However, when you reach home, you have to do your 14 days home quarantine, okay? Or facility quarantine. That depends on your local government unit. Now for UAE in Hungary ban, as soon as official statements are posted by the IATF or the official page of the presidential spokesperson or the Bureau of Immigration, we'll make a separate video, but I'm pretty confident with the information that the Philippine Airlines is sharing. I think they will be added. So that is all for this video, friends. I know this is disappointing, but news is news. We're gonna wait for that exemption. Hopefully that they will really do that they will give exemptions, especially for permanent residents, foreign nationals who are permanent residents of the Philippines. So whenever there is another update, we'll make a video. I'll see you again with another video. I hope you're all doing well, and if you're not feeling well, I hope you're with somebody. I'll see you again with another video. Bye.